Yo, what's up, guys? It's been a long time since I rock and rolled. No, it's been a long time since I did a video, otherwise known as rock and roll. Anyway, wanted to do a video on my 6-month review and pay, and I'll write that in the caption. I'm gonna get a lot of hits on this. Because everybody wants to know the pay, man. Yo, what you make out there, man? Yo, what kind of money you making out there being a trucker? That's real important. And so I'm gonna go over that, all that good stuff. So my review, I'll go into my 6-month pay right off the bat. No, I'm gonna go over the review because I want to talk a lot about pay, especially you guys, because I see so many hits on pay. What are you making? What you making, man? My review on Schneider after 6 months, it's good. They're a good company. They're a decent company, especially if you're first starting out. I think they're real good. They know you're new, so they take the time and the patience with you. And I'm gonna write in this caption, this is my review for a dedicated account. Okay, so if you're OTR or regional, it might be different. Here's one thing that I know about for Schneider, and you know what? This is important. This is one thing I know about Schneider dedicated and the difference between OTR and regional. And I know other companies don't do this. For my dedicated account, I talk to my DBL, my dispatcher. They dispatch my loads. All right, they're the ones on the computer giving me the loads and telling me what store. I'm dedicated Lowe's, so I always go to Lowe's, where to go, when to go. I very rarely ever pull anything else for Schneider. Occasionally on the way back, I'm always coming back empty. It's happened maybe in the last 4 or 5 months I've been with this. Maybe it happened twice that I pulled something different back. Now, if you're OTR, like I said, this is important. If you're OTR or you're regional, your dispatcher or your DBL, what they call driving business leader, they're not dispatching your loads, okay? How Schneider works is they have somebody in Green Bay that is in charge of all that for the OTRs and the regional. So your person, say I work out of Carlisle, PA, and the person I'm talking to on the computer, on the phone, they're not the ones dispatching the load. They do that, they told me, because they don't want to show favoritism. And a dispatcher's automatically going to show favoritism. And I can tell you, I would if I was a dispatcher, and guess what? You would too. Either consciously or subconsciously, okay? You're going to show favoritism, It's just human nature. So the way they do it is the Green Bay person, they don't know you. They don't know the person that they're giving it to. Now, if you go to one of these other companies, your dispatcher is your dispatcher, which I think might be better because they can start to get to know you, know what you want, know where, you know what I mean? So that's what I like about dedicated Schneider. So I can only talk about and give you a review on the dedicated account in Schneider, all right? So OTR and regional, it runs it so much differently. I pretty much know what I'm doing, where I'm going, or the basics. I know what I'm in for. Okay, so my review on the dedicated they've been great. Now they don't pay that they pay that zip code to zip code, which bugs the hell out of me. So some days I might drive 30 to 40 miles that I don't get paid for. Don't like it. Don't think it's cool, man. No holiday extra bone they throw you. Don't like that. Don't think it's cool. But I have the option to call and be like, hey, I ain't coming in. Or, maybe tell them in a week, hey, I need 4th of July off. Most likely you'll get it off. You know, if you give them Toll's nose. That's another thing I like about dedicated. Some guys that are watching this right now, they'll be like, well, they might not get you home. They won't get you home. You asked for 4th of July. That doesn't mean you're getting 4th of July off. If I tell them 2 weeks, see this, I go home almost every night. So if I say, hey, I ain't working 4th of July, I can't come in, I'm already home. They're not going to be like, oh, yes, you are. Well, oh, no, I'm not. Okay, they're not going to come to my house and drag me out of my house and throw me in the truck. And you might say, well, they'll fire you. They're not going to fire you. You tell them 2 weeks before. See, now OTR and regional, you might say, hey, I need 4th of July. Of course, they're going to be, oh, yeah, we'll do everything we can to get you home. Up, the freight runs the lines. You didn't get home. I'm sorry. Oh, done. Me, I'm already home. You know what I mean? They're not going to. So that's what I like about dedicated too. Where was I? Oh yeah. So anyway, they don't give you holiday pay if you get pulled over for inspection. I got pulled over 45 minutes. I didn't get any extra pay for that. I ate the time. I don't like that. But some good things about it is I've been in a brand new truck. The equipment's all good. The couple times when I first started, I was on the phone with them all the time. I was on the phone with them all the time. I didn't know, where I was going. They were real cool about that. I did need a week off to go to Alaska. They gave me a week off, no problem. They've been good, man. They've been real good. I've been doing my job, and they've been good. If you watch my mishap, I bumped a door. They were pretty cool about that. I had to go in for training. So far, they've been real good. I got to keep this under 15 minutes because you have to sign up for YouTube if you want to. It's probably no problem, but I don't like keeping you guys out. So anyway, remember that though about the dispatcher thing. If you're searching around for companies, you can call your dispatcher, but they're really just a middleman. You'd be like, yo, man, I can't do this. Then they have to call Green Bay. And it's a little hard, then they have to call Green Bay and say, hey, my driver's having trouble, this and this. And let's go over pay. My pay for 6 months, I just got my check, $21,864, okay? 21,000. So let's round it at 22,000. Okay. 22,000. So 44 for the year. Let me take that back. It's 21. We'll say 22 right now, but if you guys been watching my videos, I'm starting to make more money. Okay. But I can tell you guys, man, if you're so interested about the money, I'm starting to make more money, but more money is more hours, man. Let me tell you something. I did 13 hours yesterday. I did 13 and a half today, and I'm going to do about 13 tomorrow. That's about 40 hours in three days. This week, I'm going to end up doing about 60 hours, okay? So you guys that, can you go out? So that's it. 22,000 in 6 months. I'll probably make a little more. I'll probably get about maybe 26, 28 if I were to stay here for 6 more months. So, I mean, you can get, I remember I did my first videos, I was saying the pay will probably be about 40,000 for the year. I bet you I'm looking at 46, 47,000. Now, you might make more over the road or regional. This is something I want you guys to think about, and you hear these numbers, and I've said it in my other videos, and I'll say it again. You hear these numbers of 55,000, 60,000, 70,000. You're like, oh man, that dude's banking. Let me tell you something, man. These guys are pulling in, driving a shitload. They are in their trucks, doing a lot of hours, a long time away from home. So can you make 60,000 maybe on your first year? Maybe on your first, you might be able to make 60,000. You're going to drive, let's do the math. Let's do the easy ass math. All right, we'll stick it to easy ass math. We'll say you do 3,000 miles a week. And let me tell you something, even you old timers, anybody's 3,000 miles a week in a truck is a long time drive. It's a lot of driving. It's a freaking lot of driving. All right. No way around it. Okay. 3,000 is probably near the max. Some of them might be like, yo, I get 32,000. Well, you ain't got a life, man. You know, you drive. That's what you do. Let's say you do 3,000 miles and you're getting 40 cents a mile. Holy shit, Jay. 40 cents a mile. Let's say you're starting out, you go, boom, 40 cents a mile. Well, how much is that? It's $1,200 a week. All right? Simple mathematics. Well, how much is that a year? 60 grand. All right? Let's do 1,000 times 50 because you're going to take 2 weeks off. Say 1,000 times 50. 50 grand. All right, let's do 50 times that extra 200 on the 1,200 is another 10,000. That's $60,000. So if you, for 50 weeks out of the year, you drive 3,000 miles, you'll make that 60 grand. Okay, let me tell you something. You're gonna be in your truck, you're gonna be driving, and you're not gonna be. If you break it down, and you know, a lot of people. I'm an hourly guy. So my thing is, like, I just worked 13 hours. I started the truck. I did my pre-inspection. Okay, that's me starting my day till the time I actually just parked this truck, and I'm parked in a parking lot. I'm going to sleep here. My family's at home. I'm not going home tonight. Time I parked it and got done, I just backed the trailer in to the distribution. I had to back it in, which wasn't easy. It's hard backing in a trailer, especially in this yard. You should see the yard. It's freaking trailers everywhere. Had to back in. I didn't get paid for backing that in. And if I hit something, you damn smoky, I'd be in trouble. I wasn't getting any extra pay for that. Why? Because I had done my miles. I only get paid my miles. That's it. So I'm not a mile guy. If you break it down hourly, man, I'm telling you, you're looking at like 14, 15 bucks an hour. Like 15 bucks an hour. 16 maybe. Now, if you go local, which you might not be able to do, there are jobs out there like between $20 and $25 around here. But you're going to be working your butt off for it, which is cool. A lot of city driving stuff. But I want you guys to think about that. All right. I want you guys to realize that. So when you hear this 60,000 a year, it's a good number. It's a decent number, man. It's pretty good money for not going to college, for doing a CDL school and coming out and driving a truck. I want you to think about if that's really what you want. There's a lot of different aspects of trucking that I love, that I like. I like driving the truck. I like being out here on my own, doing my own thing. There's a lot of jobs that you can get out there for $15 an hour. There just is. And if you work 60 hours, they'll give you time and a half over that 40 hours. And you could probably pull in almost $60,000 running a forklift, working at a warehouse. But me personally, I wouldn't want to do 60 hours working in a warehouse. Okay, I'd rather do 60 hours out here, driving a truck, nobody giving me any BS, nobody looking over my shoulder. So, but there's a price to pay, man. And the price is you are most likely going to be away from home. All right. So that's the big thing. Now I won't be home 2 nights out of this week. Yeah, last night I spent the night in the truck just because I live 45 minutes away. It's stupid. I drive home, I spend an hour there, I have to go to bed. So I'm like, screw out, I'll save the gas. So last night and tonight, but the other 5 nights out of the week, I'll be home. So, it ain't that bad. But if you're OTR, remember, what did we just go over? 60,000. That's at 3,000 miles a week. I'm almost at my 15 minutes. I'm gonna cut it off. It's at 3,000. So, and you ain't home when you're OTR. So is the 60,000 worth not being home? Or you're like, you know what? Maybe I'll just get a warehouse job and get that $15. Then, you gotta look at that. So weigh your options, guys. I got 30 seconds left. I want to stop before it gets to the 15 minutes. And I freaking love you guys, man. Anyway, stay real, and I hope that helps. And I hope you guys find what you're looking for, man. And I hope I find what I'm looking for. All right, peace, Pop Microdot.